Hey Amanda, thank you for sending over those screenshots. Those were really helpful to help me understand your question and how to answer it. So here's a good example. This was an assignment that I just graded earlier this morning from another student who's also taking this class at the same time. And the simple question or the simple answer to your question is it's really all just about masking. So if you look here, this student placed their pillow in an area where they would only have to mask the pillow. So pretty easy, right? Because they didn't have to avoid um, the chair or the tulips. But what you are asking me is that you would rather insert the pillow so that it overlaps the tulip and then possibly the chair. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to adjust or transform. So I'm going to do Command T, and I'm going to make this pillow a little bit larger, and I might get some pixelation just because it's already been put in the file. And I'm just going to do a really quick, I think this is the placement Amanda was talking about, right? So now we're kind of back to your question of now I can't get it behind the tulip or behind the chair, like one of those things. So what we could do in this case is if we grab, essentially we need to grab the tulip. So to help me see it, I'm actually going to turn off the pillow momentarily. And I know that the tulip is the only thing I want to come forward. So if I grab one of my wands, I'm even going to just try my quick selection. And oh, I hope you can see this on my screen. So see how right now you were asking about the brush. Sometimes it looks like this, sometimes it looks like this. I'm toggling back and forth between the plus and the brush size preview by hitting caps lock. I don't know if you got my message, but you can use that as well. So coming back over here, I'm going to try to grab my tulip. Oh, that is not working well. Oh, that's because even though I turn this off, it still is on this layer. So I'm going to come to my art wall, and truthfully, this isn't the best image as far as pixels, so I'm going to get smaller and zoom in. So when I said I'm going to get smaller, I'm going to select a smaller area so it becomes a little bit pickier about the pixels it's selecting. And I'm going to see if I'm holding the Alt key now. You can see there's a tiny little minus that shows up by holding the Alt key, and I'm going to get rid of the black and that little dot right there. I think that should do it. Let me turn on the pillow again. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. So now that I have that area selected, do you see how right now my art wall is my main layer? I'm actually going to come to my acorn pillow, and I need to mask this area now. So if I do B for brush, I just need to make sure it's black. My brush is huge. Let's take this down a little bit. I'm being a little dramatic. And now my tulip gets to pop through. So there's the first part. And then the second part, it would be the exact same thing, except this time I'm grabbing the chair. So I'm going to give you a minute if you want, not even a minute. Take 15 seconds to hit pause and just think about what the next steps might be. And then come back and see if what you thought is what I'm about to do. That also gave me time to take a drink. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to turn off this layer with the pillow. I'm going to select my art wall because that's where my chair is. And just like I did before, I'm going to hit W for wand, and I'm going to grab the chair. And that one was super easy to do. So now I go back to my acorn pillow and I turn it on. Now I'm on the pillow, but I want to be on the mask, so I click on the mask, B for brush, and I brush out this area. Okay, now Control D to deselect. So I think that answers your questions. I know I went through it really fast, so if there's something that I may have skipped over that you were like, whoa, 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 what was that? Shoot me a message and I will walk through it with you, but I hope that does it. Thanks, Amanda. Have a great day.